In this video, I'd like to share with you an extract from my latest post addition to the ebook I have, Insider English, and this one is on the semantics of the word like. Like serves multiple conventional functions in verbal communication, each contributing to the richness and nuance of English. But first, here's an anecdote. While I was visiting the epicenter of the ancient world of medicine on the island of Kos, the temple of Asclepius and birthplace of Hippocrates, I eavesdropped on a group of students and teacher. The students were presenting their findings to the teacher, and I couldn't help notice the slew of densely interspersed likes, which got me thinking about the role of the word. And it occurred to me that the students were seeking recognition and acknowledgement for their work. The teacher listened closely, but gave no verbal acknowledgement. The less he spoke, in fact, the more likes seemed to occur. I didn't give it any further thought until I started pacing the grounds and later found them grouped in a different spot. And a different student was speaking, whence I heard the same amount of likes. So, this word can appear in virtually any position. Like incorporating like more frequently, like denotes a need for like social bonding, like signaling one's identity and or group affiliation, like. Seriously though, let's look at the different functions of the word. For desires, preference, and inclinations, I'd like to go to the movies tonight. I like going to the cinema. Expressing likes and dislikes. Her likes include hiking, reading, and painting. For simile, she sings like a professional, to replace as would a professional. To express a striking resemblance in the expression like father, like son. I cannot remember a like instance, to mean similar. Like appears as a suffix in the words childlike, godlike, dreamlike, lifelike, for introducing examples or for clarification. They enjoy outdoor activities like hiking and biking. Like any good brand, you'd expect that. Like what? Like this? In questions, when asking for a description or characteristics or traits, what's the weather like? Or what's he like? In phrasings for presumptions and assumptions, it looks like they're going to win. It felt like I was not being taken seriously. It sounds like she wasn't too happy about it. Even as a noun, like dates back to the 14th century according to the Oxford English Dictionary. We also find the expression and the like to mean etc., but also similar items. Here's a snapshot of authentic uses of and the like in ludwig.guru. And of course, we see a revival of like as a noun, specifically in its usage in the context of social media interactions like Facebook, referring to the approval or appreciation of users' posts and contents. The like button was launched on the 9th of February 2009 and took like nearly 2 years before it was officially approved. And then the thumbs up emoji didn't come out until 2010. In some dialects, it could mean likely or probable. 'Tis like he's gone mad. Approximation, when the speaker is estimating or providing imprecise information. He's like 12 years old, meaning obvious or surprise. Childlike, acting younger or older than his actual age. As a discourse marker for connecting ideas and providing relational context between statements. I don't think I'm going to go to that party, like I'm too tired. A kind of verbal semicolon, signaling that the second statement is related to the first. For emphasis and intensity. I was so tired after the trip. That's like a great idea. Replacing to say to convey a sense of subjectivity. I was like, no way, sharing thoughts or feelings about a situation rather than providing ad verbatim, expressing an internal thought process and emotional response effectively and more concisely. The filler word, while often criticized as a filler, like serves a valid and practical purpose in speech, as it replaces the mundane and ums, and serves to indicate a brief pondering. I link it to the next functions, in which both may be strategic insofar as the speaker may seek acknowledgement from the receiver. On the morphological side, it is less of a filler than it is a marker that contains three morphemes, l, I, and k. From a phonosemantic perspective, it is the I first person sandwiched between the sounds l and k. In John Mitchell's A Dictionary of Euphonics and Margaret Magnus's Gods of Words, L is described as being an amorphous mass which can be induced to move. Consider the L in words delineation, linear, outline. Together, L and K serve an openness. The inverse, Kl, is closing motion of a single object, as in clam, clamp, clasp, clench, cling, clip, clop, clutch, and clap. You get the idea. Which brings us to the socio-connector, reflecting the speaker's relationship with the receiver. It can imply familiarity, casualness, but also a general divide. In that case, could like also not implicitly speak of a lie and k to describe a fakeness, not unlike the k in fake. Consider that smile of his looked so fake, it was like he was putting on a show. It's like she was created in a lab. Thanks for watching.